All right, Blues. Manchester City 3, Manchester United 0. City beat Manchester. Well, they didn't beat them. They pumped them. Man City pumped Manchester United. Now, there's quite a bit to get through today because a lot happened, and there's a lot to discuss. There's Haaland and Foden, Derby Day Masterclass, Cousin I'm going to say it, I told you so. Donnarumma, what a man, Big Don. I've got a great clip from Mark Goldbridge to show as well. I seen it this morning. It made me laugh, so I thought I would share it. Also, I will be discussing Manchester United and Ruben Amorim in a bit of a serious way. I know, I think sometimes it's good to discuss your rivals in a mature way. Sometimes. Sometimes. Of course, I will banter United. I am the first to throw banter at them. But I'm going to take a bit of a serious take on them as well. And I will finish on something which is new for me and something that I am going to do every single Monday, because I will guarantee I will have a video every single Monday. And what I'm going to do is Clown of the Weekend. Now, of course, this will be from X, Twitter, whatever the fuck you call it these days. And what I will do is I will take something, whether it's a bad opinion, no football knowledge, or just complete nonsense. So Goldbridge will be on it a lot, I imagine. And we have a Clown of the Weekend, so stick around to the end to see that. But I will begin, and where else to begin other than Haaland and Foden, the derby. They love a derby day, don't they? They love it. I think they're like top joint goal scorers in the derby with Rooney. Or is it Aguero? Shit, I should have researched that. I don't know. It's one of them. Let me know in the comments if you know. Shit, I didn't know. There's 2 great goals from Haaland and Foden. On your head, son. Great goal. It's great to have Phil back. And it's great to have both Haaland and Phil at the top of the game again, scoring goals, particularly in derbies. That's what they love. They do that best. And to have them both back now is only, well, not both back, Phil back. It's only going to benefit us, in the future. We've got Napoli and Arsenal coming up, and we need these two to link. We need them to link. But it wasn't only those two that impressed. Now, I'm going to talk about Doku because I think this is an important thing to say. Now, I think I tweeted a few months ago saying Doku is not the guy, he's not consistent, he doesn't bring them levels enough. But in the derby, he brought that level, he came with the level, he was tearing everyone apart. He wasn't just on the wing, he was popping up in the middle. Where did Foden's goal come from? Doku down the middle. So it was good to see him change it up a bit. That could be something going forward that Doku does best, And what I will say is, if Doku can pull out performances like that more often, then that is what we want. That is what because we know he's got it in him. We've seen it a few times. But if he can do a performance like that, say 3 out of 5 or 6 games, we're on to it. We're on the money. Now, another great performance was Cousin-off, the big cuz. Now, I am going to say, I told you so, because I've been saying now for a number of weeks, play Cousin-off right back. And Pep did. He listened. I'm convinced Pep has a little burner account on X. He's seen me. He may even watch my previous YouTube videos. Go back and watch them. I said this. Play Cousin-off right back. Of course, he's no attacking fullback. We all know that. But what he brings is good defensive attributes, as we've seen. Pace, as we've seen. The tackles that he puts in are no nonsense. He's not scared to get booked. And when he does get booked, he's not scared to continue acting like that. We need that. So I think going forward, particularly in these Napoli and Arsenal games, big cuz right back, much needed, and we can only be better for it. Now, another player I thought was excellent in the derby, and I've seen nobody mentioning this, and that was Bernardo Silva. I thought he was fantastic. He was everywhere. I was so surprised no one picked up on how good his performance was, and I think it is well worth mentioning how good Bernardo was. And of course, I can't do this match reaction to the derby without mentioning big GG Donnarumma. Ugh, what a man. Oh, he was good. He was so impressive. I, I really think that we have a keeper now that is going to win us games slash keep us in games. And it's so important. And he has fucking aura. The aura this man has is unbelievable. Did you see, the way he comes out? The United players didn't want any of that. They're like, oh my God, no, no, no. And can you blame them? No, you can't, And the thing that impressed me the most about Donnarumma is that it's his first game. He's in. You see him barking orders. He's giving it all this. He's giving it all knee sliding. You need that. I love that. And of course, that unbelievable save, which, in my opinion, Edison doesn't save it. He just doesn't save it for a few factors. One, Donnarumma is a few inches taller than Edison, and even Donnarumma, with his bigger reach, was fingertipping that. So Edison probably don't even get near it. Second of all, Donnarumma is more agile than Edison. He gets down, moves about a lot faster. Edison, most of the time, is a bit slow, isn't he, at reacting? And thirdly, how many times have we seen Edison concede these kinds of goals? There's been so many times when someone strikes a ball like that, it just flies past Edison. And, I'm so happy with this. And you still get the people saying, well, he's not good with his feet. He couldn't kick the ball. He didn't make many passes. All that, I think Gary Neville made a very good point during the game where he said the two main factors of a good goalkeeper is one, shot stopping, and two, commanding your area, like on corners and crosses. And of course, it's important that a goalkeeper is good with his feet in the modern game. But, if you're shit at shot stopping and you don't command your area well, then you're a shit goalkeeper, regardless of your footwork. So what do you think? Do you agree with Neville? I don't normally agree with Neville, but I thought he made an excellent point. Very good point on this. So yes, I am super impressed with Big Donna meat and chips. And I know it's only one game, you shouldn't judge too soon. But if he's bringing this, we can't complain, can we? Now, I seen this from Goldbridge this morning when I was on my way into work. I was just scrolling through YouTube, watching videos, and this popped up, and I found it funny. So I felt like I had to share this with you. Take a look at this.
Doku. Oh, why does he turn up against us? Fucking idiots! Absolute idiots! Bloody idiots! Where's the bloody midfield again? It's another fucking midfielder, isn't it? It's Phil fucking Foden. Why? Why are we letting midfielders run again? Absolute fucking idiots. Their first attack and they score. We get away with it. Doku's through, we get away with it. And then we're not marking a fucking midfielder. Absolute idiots. More fucking holes than a fishnet condom. Idiots. I'm so fucking fed up with it. I know what's going to happen. Watch Foden. There he is in the midfield. Bruno again. Lost him. Completely fucking lost him again.
The guy is an absolute clown. He's pure cinema, if nothing else. Now, I'm going to do a bit of honest take on Manchester United and Amorim without, too much banter, because I think it's important to have, a bit of maturity when discussing a rival occasionally. Okay? So what do I think? Well, I think they are in big, big trouble. And that's not me, bias, hating United. I genuinely think they are in trouble, because Amorim, what can he do? He can't do anything. No matter what he does, this team will be shit. I see a lot of United fans, saying, "Oh, is this formation? It's formation." Yeah, you can change up the formation, but the players are still shit. It's not just a formation thing; it's also a player thing. And keeping on putting Bruno Fernandes in centre mid is only gonna destroy you. Because let's be honest, Bruno as a 10, behind a striker, that's when you get the best out of him. He's got no defensive awareness whatsoever. It's like I was saying with Bernardo. He was an attacking mid winger. Now you put him in midfield and compare him to Bruno. Bernardo did everything that a midfielder should do. Bruno, he loses his man. Like for that goal, he didn't follow Foden into the box. It's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I'm going to put it out there now. Amorim will be out of a job before the next international break, which I think is mid-November. He's got big games. He's got to play Chelsea next. Then he's got tricky games, Sunderland, Brentford, and then Anfield. That's the one where he's going to lose his job. Sadly, we want him to stay. But no, I do think that, and it's going to be a long season for them. Because if they change the manager, who did he get? Southgate? Nuno? What? It's going to be difficult. And they get another manager in, he's still got the same shit players. They just spent 250 mil on Amorim. They need another 300-400 mil spending. So, unfortunately, they're looking at another, 10th to 15th finish. Now, this is the new bit for me. I'm going to do this every single Monday, and that is Clown of the Weekend, where I will take something from X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it, and someone that's got some poor knowledge, poor opinions, bad opinions, or just absolute bait. But this week, it comes from this guy. You've probably seen him. You know how annoying this guy can be. Nico. He's everywhere. He's probably one of the most, what's the word I'm looking for? He's probably the most annoying fan. Even if he is a fan at all, I don't even know. But it's not anything that he said. He didn't say anything. And that is my point. Hear me out. Now, when City are losing / playing badly, this guy is the first to tweet shit like, oh my God, City are so shit. Pep out. We've got no ambition. We've got no world-class players. It's over. It's over. Ah. But when City are winning / playing well, silence. He doesn't say anything. Do you know what I mean? Have you noticed? City do really well and he says nothing. It's true. He says nothing because this guy loves to moan. He's a shit fan. I guarantee if we'd have lost that derby, this guy would have spammed about 40, 50 tweets, and we win, play well, you hear nothing. Apart from people will tag him and he'll come back saying, yeah, but I stand by my point. I stand by what I said. We're still shit. There's no positivity from this guy. We could have Mbappe, Vinicius, Haaland, Foden, fucking, prime Perlo. He still moan at something. He would. So that is it for today, guys. Thanks for watching. Got Napoli in the Champions League. That's going to be a different game, isn't it? It's not going to be like playing Man United, Or it will, McTominay and Haaland. It will be like playing United. But no, I expect a difficult game, and I expect an even more difficult game against Arsenal. But we're playing better. It's a step forward. We can improve on that. And we've got Donnarumma. No one's fucking scoring anyway. So thank you for watching. Maybe hit a like, maybe hit a subscribe. And I will catch you in the next one. Bye bye. Take care.